Putting those logs to good use, sure, but I want those other logs being put to good use, you know what I'm saying? There's really nothing for you to be doing except for having sex, you know, come on. Bedtime? You're both in this one. Come on. Yeah, immediately someone's born. It's happening. Now have 3 more kids. They could stay in this house. I want every night a new baby born. Every night. Until the trees are ready to go. 56%, which was, we're halfway there basically for a few of them. Like, we're just out of building resources. Drought's almost done. Okay, I want 1 adult working in here, and I want 1 adult working in here. Food and water, that's like the 2 things I would like you to focus on. We're halfway there! And again, when nighttime rolls around, you better have sex. We gotta see a lot more babies being born. Get in there. Get in there and make a baby. We mean to have a baby. There's so much room. We need you to be having sex. You're killing me. It's worse if you make me wait for the other one to grow up, because the implication will be pretty straightforward at that point. It'd be a lot less creepy. Think they need to not have a kid, so we need the other one to become an adult? That's just weird. It's weird that way. I don't like that. I don't think I can make them go and, No, I can't, like, tell who lives in what house. You aren't thinking evil enough. They need to be having incestuous sex. Just stop working at their other jobs. I don't think that's how the sex works. They were both working, well, they both had jobs when they had their other baby. After you pick some berries, we'll switch you back to the farm. Need those berries to tide us over. Died from contamination. You goddamn dirty ass water. God damn you. Water and healthy, water and healthy. Alright, well this chunk will be okay. I'm just waiting for them to have babies at the nighttime. Nighttime babies are fine. We'll just wait for this one to grow up and it'll all work out. They'll have sex with somebody. Don't worry about who. They have a mom and a dad. That's two options right there. And they're almost of age. With 3 adults, they'll have all the sex we could possibly hope for. Food and water are stable. This forester is less exciting now that it is, clearly in contaminated land. Yeah, there used to be more water flow this way, which helped it out. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Do 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 do. That's water falling on both sides. How annoying would it be to get up there? Staircase, 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 staircase. That is very low priority stuff. incredibly low priority stuff. Like, I will want that built eventually, but it's not going to be immediate. We got another baby! The second he grew up, I knew it! The second they grew up! Bunch of perverts. Ba ba da ba da ba. Do 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 do. Southeast will get your wood. Yeah, all these we can get some wood. This one included. Alright, now that we have 3 beavers. My god. We could do anything. So this will cut off this corrupted water. This will cut off this corrupted water. And this will cut off that corrupted water. So then we'll have corruption going from here downhill. And this will be rerouted this way. Three-day drought. Yeah, basically just having people on food and water is the idea, I think. And then when Bunu grows up, we'll get another baby. And another one. Ooh. And then our beds will be full again. Turning this disaster around through vigorous incest. Which means this won't be welcome in Britain. A country that is banning step-sibling pornography. I find that very funny. It's like, that genre, we gotta get rid of that one. Like, oh, okay. Weird thing to focus on with all the other stuff going on, but you guys do you, I guess. Really gonna slow my beavers down if they can't watch that kind of stuff. Just gotta pay for that. He's your child, Gomper. You must provide. 93%? We're gonna have wood again. Voodoo grew up! 94, 92, yeah. I was saying the other day while I was playing Helldivers for the folks that were in that game, I'm like, you just watch, when this happens, if the House of Lords manages to pass that one, the number of, like, those dumb memes, like, Step Bro, what are you doing memes, are gonna blow up. And then you'll know why. We got another baby! 79 food, 67 water. Quick, 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 pump! Pump as much as you can before the water goes away. Alright, the water went away. The plan's working. Two trees already here. Of course, it made it all the way to 98%, but because it is drought, I don't think it's gonna keep growing. Yeah, frozen at 98%. We have to make it through the drought. A 4-day drought. Oh, lordy. It's pretty clear here. It's person born, grew up, immediately someone's born, grew up, someone's born, grew up, someone's born. One more beaver. Come on, drought. My beavers must be so bored. Like, it's a drought. What are we gonna do? I don't know. Yeah, might as well pause the farmhouse. There, no one has jobs. I don't think that'll matter, but maybe. I think until Yedu grows up, we're not going to see another Bubba. Ba, ba, ba. We could be growing trees here. It's just I'm so invested over here already. Yep, no new babies. Gotta wait for Yedu to grow up. Like, we'll have a little influx of wood, because these are all gonna start popping off and they make a goodly number of logs. Each tree is 8 logs. Got this stretch, this stretch, this stretch. Honestly, priority-wise, I'm thinking this is the one we want to focus on. Another beaver! We got all 6, baby. It's happening. And the drought's almost over. Four jobs. We're gonna want one person chopping down trees. We're gonna want one person pumping water. We're gonna want at least one person here, so that's 3 of our 4 jobs. %. They'll start growing once the water shows up. Here it comes. Not the rams into the water. That requires planks. No, don't die! Don't die! Oh, thank God, it just managed to make it. 99%. And there it is. Hell yeah. You know what? Try and make some of those planks we need. Damn it! They're gone already. Like, the farm's important. Can't deny that. But trees. Alright, I do have a path over there. So I could build all this without needing the ramp up. Yeah, it's a doo-doo water-filled experience here for sure. Alright, here we go. God damn it, he grabbed it and immediately was gone. Alright, planks. We're gonna get some. We have 1, 2... Because once these platforms are built... we'll be able to make another layer of housing for more beavers. Two planks in storage. Just need 6 planks. 86%, 86%. Alright, pause. Pause. A very small burst of progress happened there. Ba ba da ba. $42 water, 37 food. Carrots are planted. %. So we're close, but still have a little bit to go. I could just send someone off for emergency wood. All this is dead, but it still counts. What about the trees in the water north of you? These guys up here? They're just a little far away is all. Whereas these are pretty close. The only problem is I need stairs. Alright, 6 adult beavers, baby. So now housing is our top priority. But I can't make any stairs. Yeah, that's our one issue here. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. %. There's gonna be a nice boom of trees soon. Why, you think I need some wood, do you, mate? Had it even crossed my mind. I'm feeling flush with wood. Alright, this is our hopes and dreams tree right here. 94% grown. Bill has so the more beavers with big chins and bad teeth can mate with steadily further remove relatives. A few thousand years of genetic diversity might return. This is really like all these beavers. There are 2 of them. Everyone's related. Like we have 6 beavers. That's a family. Everyone's having sex with sisters and moms and dads. It's real gross. It's real gross in here right now. Everyone died of old age. We had a mass old age die-off, and now we're trying to regrow the population. It's just out of range, Jaxie. That one tree. 99%. Any second now. Forester's paused. Tree choppy dowdy. Unpaused. 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 Whoever gets to the logs gets to either make planks or build stuff. That guy was quick! God damn you two! It's really angling for some planks here. Well, teaching about royal history be banned, right? Those are the kind of good jokes I was looking for the other day, where it's like, but that's like all of British history. Yes. Yes. One more plank. Come on. We have 8 planks in storage. Doot. Come on. Bam. 8 planks in storage, which is enough for this and this. Snake-Eye is very good. Pretty much just take the highest cost cards you can find. Yeah. Like, I tend to build around Snake-Eye. That's right, we have room for 6 more incest babies. The sky's the limit. So now this can be built, which means the pollution problem is going to start being solved. $47 food and storage. Although maybe dealing with this first would be the smart thing to do. Like, I do want to build this, but I feel like finishing the dam. That way we can retain this water and have a safe moment in droughts. Won't be as bad. Ah. Feels good. Our beavers are dumb as shit, though. They have no science going on. 2 new babies. It's all turning around. It's all turning around. Ba, ba, ba. Crap. I actually do need some planks. They can't build this until we get that going. That's not true. That's not true. There. It is reachable. They could build this. I don't necessarily need the path done yet. I just need the dam built. Like, this one says too far, and, like, that'll be solved once they build this part. Everybody's got jobs. Good. Yeah. Ba 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 ba. $20 logs per, though. My God. How did Parasite Eve 2 go? I know you weren't there when I started, but I did see you pop in when I was fighting Golem number 9. Did you not get to see any of it? The answer is it sucks. God damn. Like, I'm almost... I'm a bit angry about it. Basically, everything that made Parasite Eve 1 interesting and exciting to play is not present in 2. Like, Parasite Eve 1 has a pretty tight story with memorable characters. And the story revolves around not just the main character, but they have, you know, skin in the game, and they're related to the story, and there's a lot of fun reveals. And the story kicks off immediately, like, it gets going. The second game doesn't really start with any kind of story outside of, like, you know, the first game happened, and then there were still monsters. And so I started, I'm working for a government agency that hunts those monsters down. I'm like, damn, 3 years passed, and, like, they already have a funded and staffed organization that you're a part of. It's crazy. Oh, you said mute, and I thought I was muted, but I am not muted. Jackson, you may have muted yourself? Or muted your audio? I could clearly see that I am talking, you can hear me. You can't trick me! 2 is a little odd on its gameplay and how you equip stuff. Yes. So, like, story aside, and characters aside, my main issues with Parasite Eve 2 are that the first game, the combat system is your guns have range, power, capacity. And so the way combat works is you are timing when you're attacking, because it's turn-based. Like, enemy does an attack, you juke it. The second they're done, you know you have time for your wind-up and your execution. So you're queuing your attacks. And it means, like, positioning is super important, range is important. Parasite Eve 2 does away with all of that. And so combat in Parasite Eve 2 is just, there's an enemy nearby, press the lock-on button, and then just keep on hitting the shoot button until they're dead. Like, it is the most brain-dead, boring combat ever. Like, it wants to be a Resident Evil, but Resident Evil... The old Resident Evils, the combat was, you know, tank controls, but you could opt to aim up or down or go center mass. Like, you had choices you could make. And those choices mattered. This one's just press buttons. It's like weird Resident Evil RPG, but Parasite Eve 1 was already RPG Resident Evil. Like, they made that game because they wanted something akin to Resident Evil to be in the survival horror market. Like, they took what was Final Fantasy VII's original design and they turned that into Parasite Eve with the goal of, like, this is our spooky horror game like Resident Evil. And then 2 is like, let's be more like that, but it has none of its Parasite Eve identities left after that. It's just disappointing. It's bad. I could forgive the weird, like, you have to equip stuff in weird side slots on your weapon. It's dumb and annoying, but, like, at least it's trying to do something. The rest of the game is not trying to do anything. It's very disappointing. Like, the opening of that game just feels like a rushed, like, yeah, here's a premise, now go shoot stuff. It's also weird that, like, the implication at first is it's moving west from New York. But they're in like, 3 years is all it took for, like, they're in LA already? Goddamn, they're on the other coast. Pause. Hopefully we can survive 6 days with 69 water. We have more beavers now. Get the food fast! Ah, you're good on food, let's be serious. "34 lugs." Yeah, Parasite Eve 2 is a fairly disappointing experience. Forester doesn't need planks, thankfully. Right now we just need logs. Well, in order to build the Forester, it takes planks. But it doesn't use any resources after that. Oh yeah. Parasite Eve 2 could definitely be way better. I might check out Third Birthday at some point. Like, we did 2, might as well also do 3. You know, in the interest of we will need planks, I don't imagine you got far in 2. 2 is like 4 hours, maybe? Like, it's super short. Let's see here. Parasite Eve 2. How long to beat? "12 hours, the internet says. Zabatsu told me it only takes like 3 or 4 hours. Boop-a-da-ba-ba-da. What about second defect? You have to adult tomorrow? No, you don't. I beat Spire with the defect. Well done. There we go. Stockpiling up on planks here. Gotta get my car inspected. Who knows how much it'll be. Isn't it like a... I mean, New York at least. It's what? It's like 20 bucks. Doot, doot, doot. $35 in Massachusetts. Clanky complaining about the defect, and you both rolled defect on random. Well, that was today. Parasite Eve 2 was yesterday. Oh lord, we're out of water. They're not gonna die from 2 days of no water, so we might be okay. They always magically find something broke. That's the hard part there. It's nice if you have someone you can trust. Like, there's a dude I bring my car to that we have known, like, family-wise, we've known them for ages. And I can always trust them. They were sick once, and I brought my car somewhere else, and they're like, "Oh, your axle's about to break. Oh, it's gonna be like $1,000, $2,000. We're not gonna be able to inspect until after we do that." And I'm like, there is no way in any dimension that's a true statement. Went out to eat yakitori, delicious. Like, I barely drive my car. It is not that worn out. And sure enough, I brought it to the other person. I just like, I'll wait. Brought it to the other person, like, no, they lied to you. Your car's fine. It's like, yeah, I figured. Never know of anything being broken. There's no lights or sounds. I wouldn't know. Yeah. Gotta find a trustworthy person. Someone that's not gonna just lie to you and be like, yeah, oh, this is looking pretty grim. Looking pretty bad. We made it all the way up to 11 beavers so far. Most mechanics out here text you pictures. Yo, this thing's falling off. When you bring it in for an inspection. Alright, we have enough beavers now that we need to, like, be a little bit more aware of our water storage. For anything I want to do work on? Yeah. Do. We had some planks. I stopped paying attention for a minute. Now the planks are gone. They've been heavily investing them already. I guess I can't complain. I know you're all thirsty, but you know, what would solve that is getting to goddamn work here. Adam and Eve both died of old age at the same time. Poetic. It's poetic, really. All right. No one died of thirst or starvation, which is all I could really ask for. We're out of the woods. Well, that was nice of your grandma. %. 40%. Well, I was gonna build a new a new place. A new forester, but they used all my planks when I wasn't paying attention. So these stairs are ready to go now, I guess. You turn your back on your beavers for 1 second, and that's what happens. That's fine. We have a little bit of a wait, but eventually these trees will reach maturity. 50% on some of them. She hid some money from the family. Yeah, but they're not doing food or anything here. And eventually we're gonna solve the doo-doo land problem. We got plans. We're gonna run a dam here, so this runs that way. We're gonna run a dam here, so this runs this way. And then we're gonna put a little dam here, so it runs out the back. And then all this will be clean water. Couldn't you plant trees somewhere cleaner? If I had planks, I could, but I don't have any planks. We're in a bit of a resource bottleneck. Like, the idea will be over here would be nice for planting some trees, but until we have, again, planks, we're out of luck. Out of luck. They found a cookie tin with money in it. It had your name on it. Ah. When my grandpa died, the only thing we found for me was a bottle of brandy, which was for me. It wasn't clear if the pile of VHS pornography was for me, but it was nearby. And even though I tried to take it, my mom took them and threw them away. So half my inheritance went in the garbage. I could have had weird vintage VHS pornography, but no. All I got was a bottle of brandy. Could have had a sad drunken wank. Exactly. Thanks a lot, Mom. $90 water. Yeah, we're gonna be good on food and water, I think. A drunk, sad Chris Wink. That sounds awful for everybody. I guess if I'm sad while wanking, that's pretty bad. I was gonna say, at least I get a wank. But no one likes a sad wank. Everyone has a bad time. Alright, we're at max beavers again. 3 of them are children, but we're good. We have a stable population for once. Listen to the cure and chafing. Through a natural staircase, this island is ripe for the pickings, but we can't get up there. My kingdom for a natural staircase, god damn. Not much we could do until trees grow. So water current crazy strong as it looks? It's pretty strong like over here. You can see it's kind of like not strong here. I love the new water physics. New, like this is from a couple updates back, but it's so much nicer than it was. Be nice to do some water wheels along here once we get this wall built. $67%. What am I looking at for gameplay? I mean, the water currents are important. Like, all the bad water's being ferried this way, and it's kind of ruining a very nice area for me. So, like, water flow is pretty important for... This game's whole thing is droughts and cycles of good and bad water, and trying to be prepared for that kind of stuff. I need so much lumber. This is the smallest version that could be. Can we more efficiently shape this one? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 versus like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nope, 9 there as well. It's 9 all the way down. Each of them takes 20 goddamn logs. Damn. You know, levies are a lot cheaper log-wise, but 120 science. Next class needs to be Mechanicus. For the Dark Tide. I don't know, we'll find out. $75% on our trees. We'll have an influx of lumber one day. For now, we're just gonna stock up on food and water, I suppose. It's kind of a bummer running out of wood. You can't do much without it. One person doesn't have a job. Here you go. There's one tree. Go get it. Provides 2 whole logs. A drop in the barrel over there. Alright, there we go. 2 logs. We'll burn through that instantly. Rum. There he goes. And done. He has used it. That was greed. I should have just done this. Like, made this one dam. And then started working over here. Boop, boop, boop. 80%. Each tree. Uh-oh. That's probably gonna be bad for us. Pulling Zookas out of their ass for a thwomp. Always a good laugh. I have not played too much of that one. $2.5 days. It's gonna happen just before the trees were ready. That's a bummer. But we have 100 food and 90 water. Do. Wish I could make it go faster. They have infinite thwomps. Do. Well, if 12 beavers could survive on 100 food and 100 water, pretty much. That's the question. We're gonna lose a lot of trees because of this, too. It's just gonna slow me down again. God damn it, it's really gonna be like right at 90% when the waters change. God damn it, nature! Oh, a tree. Go get it. Yep, I think we're gonna be like 92% when the waters change. What a hideously annoying way this all went. Wait a minute. Wait just a minute. Dawns on me. We could do this a lot cheaper. Just 3 there. We just want the water to go out that way and that way. Yeah, just like that. Do 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 do. We're on a path like so. And one day, might be able to get over there. Well, time for all the water to go bad. It's a nice short one, though. %92%, exactly where I thought. Only gotta last for a day. Must smell lovely. Like low tide and rust. And it's over. And yes, we lost a lot of the trees. Boo. But enough of them are okay. Do do do. %. All right, I'm pause. Do do do. One day. %. We're so close. Finishing our dam is pretty much priority 1. Need that steel mill for battleships. 98. You know what? Get the inventor hut built. It's stupid that it's not built. Yeah, some beaver got contaminated. Can't blame them. There was a lot of poison. Well, it's nice that the trees are growing. That means when we pick this up next time, we can actually, like, do stuff. That said, it's 1:30. I want to have dinner. I'm hungry. Beeftopia Supreme, save.